Well, everyone, it seems that the Magic the Gathering community is actually getting what they want. CEO of Hasbro, Chris Cox, is actually meeting with the president of Wizards of the Coast, and they're going to do a little fireside chat. Let's go ahead and talk about what that might mean. Welcome on in, Dragonfolk. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I know I am. My name is Ashen Wings, and today we are going to be talking about what the Magic the Gathering community has been screaming for the longest time. And that is for the CEO of Hasbro and the president of Wizards of the Coast to come together for a presentation to talk to all of you, including myself. This little presentation is going to happen Thursday, December 8th at 11 a.m. Eastern. So obviously figure out your time zones for that. And they even, if you just Google Hasbro CEO presentation or Hasbro CEO conference, you will go ahead and find that on the Hasbro site, it will lead you to where you can watch said presentation. But of course, I'll cover exactly what they said and see what is going on, see if we're dealing with the kind of weird corruption. I have a feeling that, of course, this is going to be a lot of business talk, as it probably would be. But I'm really wondering what the Magic the Gathering community thinks they're going to hear from Chris Cox. And not even just him, right? The president of Wizards of the Coast. Cynthia Williams, being the president of the Wizards of the Coast branch there, definitely is going to probably have some choice words. Now, of course, we're not sure what this means, right? I would imagine it's going to be a lot of what we've already heard in regards to this entire concept, right? The entire point of a fireside chat is to give out information to the people, right? A presentation of sorts. And personally, I think they are going to go, we're already set for the next 2 years, so if you don't buy our product, we're sorry, right? But then they're going to go, but the next 2 years after that are going to be better because we're going to see what you guys want out of that. You know, they're probably going to talk about the fact that there have been several product delays. There have been consistent issues with site crashing. And then I think the big thing that everybody is hoping that they talk about, which I'm assuming they won't because it just does not make sense for them to talk about it, is the Magic 30th Anniversary Edition. Because two businessmen, essentially, of this caliber do not care about the spirit of the product, right? And I mean, maybe to an extent, Cynthia Williams does, but I don't know, right? It's hard for me to think that when you're the president of a company or a top CEO of a company, that your full intention is obviously to please the players first, even if that means losing money. I just have a general feeling that that's not going to be the case. That's why I think a lot of this presentation is going to be a lot of saving face, a lot of this other stuff, and hopefully this all just works out to the point where you're able to, and hopefully this just works out in a way that kind of helps soothe the anger. I think ever since Magic 30 has come out, there's been nothing but rage and, just true, not even just bad emotions. There's been just true passion for Magic the Gathering. A lot of people have talked about their favorite moments of their LGSs, and they don't want LGSs to lose at any of this. And that this is Magic 30 is like a plague on our entire community. But in reality, deep down, wholeheartedly, this is just another product. It's just another product like anything else that they could possibly give you. This is just one of those things. And as time goes on and more people attempt to make, videos of them ripping up these cards, which personally, as much as I, made that that video about me wanting to burn serialized cards, I don't really think that destroying cards is the better way to go, especially with something that is such a high cost product. I would rather have given those away, at least a couple at a time to patrons or something of the sort. But it's hard to grasp a true emotion because a lot of people they're happy that it happened because now proxies they think that proxies are somehow now more accepted in the community, which they've always been accepted. Like proxies have always been accepted in the communities. They're just not accepted in sanctioned stuff. Then, of course, you have the people who are upset because this costs way too much money and they could never afford it. So how are they supposed to celebrate Magic 30? Where I, I agree that this is something that I would hope everybody would be able to celebrate. But there are also several other sets that are coming out in the celebration of Magic's 30th anniversary that are, granted, there are a lot of them and they're happening one at a time every month, but you are seeing things at a lower price point for people to get into, right? And I just am so curious to see what's going to happen over time, right? There's a lot to take in with something like this, a lot of emotions. I'm really wondering whether Chris Cox or Cynthia Williams are actually going to have some good points, right? I obviously do not expect people to be divulging company secrets, you know what I mean? If I don't think Cynthia is going to tell you about the warehouses full of alpha, beta, and unlimited that they may have in a shed out in Wyoming, right? You're not going to get that kind of information from these CEOs. I'm imagining what they're going to do is they're going to do more talking at you than talking with you. And hopefully the information that they give is worth the time. They seem that this is deemed necessary. The people of Magic the Gathering have called for this. And when you're the head of a billion-dollar company and all of a sudden your stocks tank like 40% or something over the matter of a couple months, you may want to talk to the group and be like, hey, this occurred. We're sorry. We won't happen again. The problem is we have everything already made, so we have to let that keep going, right? We're not just going to push that back a year. They have that product ready to go and they will be pushing it out as necessary. So at the end of the day, I'm curious what is going to occur. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. What are you hoping to hear from Chris Cox and Cynthia Williams in regards to the issue at hand for Magic the Gathering? Do you think they're going to address the lack of support for LGSs? Do you think they're going to address the Magic 30 stuff? Do you think they're going to address the consistent barrage of product? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Hopefully I'm getting this out before that happens, but if I'm not, deal with it as we do. And you can always remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel as well if you have not already. I do plan to cover the actual presentation once it is live and going. That'll probably be a Friday video, so hopefully we can get that going. I may be able to do it Thursday if I have enough time, but we'll just kind of see where good old Father Time decides to land me. So stay tuned. Hopefully we hear more. I'm excited to hear more about this, and I really do want to make sure that Magic is going to be in a good place in 2 years, because the way there's going to be a lot of outlash, a lot of people are upset. Reddit is going to have a field day with this on Thursday, so let me know what you guys think, and please just remember to keep an open mind, okay? We're all enjoyers of Magic the Gathering here. There's no need to ostracize people who have bought Magic 30. There's no reason to, just completely destroy someone's credibility because they got these packs for free. And, just be kind. There's plenty of product for everybody to have. So just chill out, right? We all got to chill. Okay. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Again, I really do appreciate your support. And I will see you all after this conference. All right. Nerd out.